1 year in. I'm a year in Acapulco today, and it's been a very productive year. And around this time last year or into December, I spoke about the eye of the needle. So I wanted to return to that subject, the possibility that we can live our lives free and unaffected by the outside circumstances. What I mean, I suppose, is to be emotionally unaffected. I'm wearing a Mexico football jersey. Herself gave me this a couple of weeks ago, but because I'm here a year, I thought I'd wear it in honor of Mexico. I'm grateful that Mexico has received me and Acapulco has received me. I'm a year in Acapulco today. Did I say that? I can't remember. Last year I spoke and I wrote 2 or 3 articles about the eye of the needle. And if you want to read them, they're on my Instagram. If you can't find them or whatever, get in touch or message me and I'll send them to you. But it really is about when we're centered, there is no suffering. In the present moment, there is no suffering. There is no pain. The suffering and the pain resorts from thinking, and it resorts from thinking, and thinking is often about the future, about the past. The mind creates the suffering. It generates that discomfort. And the eye of the needle, when I wrote it last year, was really about being able to be centered enough in as many moments as we can, because I can't say that I'm present. Some moments I am, some moments I'm not. Some moments I'm deeply present. Some moments I'm kind of scratching the surface. So that's life. That's okay. But the more grounded and centered and present I can be, the more I allow life to open, to unfold. There's, Gary Weber has a quote: "My life works better without me in it." I completely relate to that. The more active the I is, the more intrusive it is in my life and the more disruption it causes. And a big part of the year in Acapulco, of being here and, observing and absorbing, integrating, allowing the banks of the river. So we're allowing our location to pass through us. We're allowing the energy of this land. The more I allow my life to pass through me, the energy of Mexico, or the energy of every day, and some of you have seen it, say, in the Zoom sessions on Sundays, like we're allowing that group, whoever turns up, that number of people, we're allowing them to pass through us, and ultimately they are not separate from us. It's that fear that like other people are dangerous or other people are toxic, ultimately is the ego trying to protect itself, building a wall so it can retain some power or a lot of power. So the idea is to allow life to pass through us, because ultimately there is no us. The us, or the I, again, is the ego trying to retain some sort of protection. A lot of spiritual people talk about protecting them. I protect myself. I'm going to a meditation group, I'm going to protect myself. I'm walking into the shop, I'm going to protect myself. I'm at a spirituality weekend, I have to protect my energy. I don't do any of that, and I never have done any of that. I allow all energy to pass through me. It's all me. It's all consciousness that's passing through me. If you ever feel right that you need to protect your energy, observe what happens in your body. Body clamps up, closes up. Even last week or the week before, working with a client, huge wave of fear came through me. And I was aware, I won't go into details, but I was aware of what I received, the trauma that I received from this person. And it was now mine to work with and embrace. And that's what I did. That's what I do, because it's just consciousness. You'll notice as you listen to this that your mind might go, "Oh my God, we have to stop. Oh no, the fear. Oh, it's dangerous, but it's toxic. Oh my demons. Oh, all chatter, All mind. This is not spirit. Spirit does not talk like that. Spirit does not communicate like that. Spirit is open to the flow of life. And what we'll find for some of you in the coming days or weeks or years, that as we move more into spirit, we actually realize that I'm well able for this. It's that little voice that thinks you're not able for it. Oh, you have to protect yourself with the crystals and the fucking magic pyramid. No. I could put you to sleep with stories of dark energy and entities and demons and things I've encountered and continue to encounter. They're all just facets of consciousness. And ultimately, they're all teachers. I remember in an ayahuasca ceremony a few years ago, at the end of the night, I've had many ayahuasca nights of encounters with demons and reptilians. And one night I was quite angry and quite frustrated at the end of the night. We all shared at the end of the night, and I said, these are fucking demons. This is Satanism or evil, or I don't know what I said along those lines. And my shaman, the shaman of the group, a wonderful man, you know, who's really been really central to my own growth and to meeting myself, you know, who allowed me the space to meet myself. But he said, these are teachers, you know, to see these as teachers. And that's what transpired in the years after. Anyway, the eye of the needle. The more centered we are, we pass through. And I had a conversation with someone the other day about this, that I don't really feel touched by the outside world. It's almost like we're all sharing the platform. If you imagine this as a game, we're sharing the platform, but we're all individual players, you know, in different parts of the game, different stages of the game. And I seem to be at a stage, and there's a few people I know who are not being touched by this, you know, lockdowns, vaccines, whatever it may be. I don't have any interest in that. I've had COVID, you know, and part of my year in Acapulco COVID was a really great experience for me. And again, really central. Like our world, and especially our spirituality world, is upside down. Spirituality says, don't get sick, you know, or maybe you did something wrong because you got sick, or stay away from toxic people, all these things. I live my life the exact opposite of all that. Sickness was a purge, was a release of my energy, my nervous system. Who doesn't want a purge and a cleansing of their nervous system? I'll fucking take it all day long. And I mentioned in previous videos, you know, that at the moment, you know, that I was on the phone and I knew that, in a sense, that COVID was being offered to me. And I said, yes, I'll receive it. And that night I got sick. That's how I invited it in, integrated, and I got sick from it. And it, you know, it worked its way through my system. And I'm very grateful for it. It took layers off me. There's plenty more layers to go. But by working with, as opposed to fighting, I come from a world of fighting. You know, I come from a world of resistance, and my ego and me, I'll manage, you know, I'll make things happen. I'll create things. I'll make my money. I'll do the job. I'll whatever. You know, the less of me is in any of this, the better. And especially as well in spirituality, is people we're trying to make ourselves something. And it's really a rejection of ourselves. If I'm trying to make myself rich or I don't know, taller, skinny, fat, muscly, like, why am I rejecting who I am? Immediately, instantly, it's causing, so whatever achievement you're trying to achieve, to feel, and sadly, like, most people are not aware of what they feel. I guarantee if I sit down with 9 out of 10 people, 9 out of 10 people would say to me, oh, no, I'm not rejecting myself. It's just, I want more money, or I want more, I don't know. I want a new relationship. I want a bigger house or smaller house, or I want to travel. I want to do this. I want X, Y, Z. But beneath that is a rejection of this present experience. I've often shared in videos and said, I don't have many subscribers, or I don't have many viewers or followers or any of these things. And I've been doing this for about 4 years, I think. And my numbers on YouTube are actually consistently going down. And I don't really I might gain 1 or 2 subscribers every couple of months, and then I lose 1 or 2 subscribers, I think, because the number always stays the same. And I would often share that, no one watches my videos, ha ha ha. But really, I was in pain by that. Underneath it, felt rejected. I felt like I'm not being acknowledged, or on some deep level, like I must be doing something wrong, because I watched many accounts who started around the same time as me, and they're up to like 300,000, whatever it may be. But in the last few weeks, the work I've done around this area, and believe me, there's a lot more work to do. I want to be a lot freer. Is, my self-esteem and who I am is not dependent on having clients or followers. I need clients to pay my rent and eat. But aside from that, I don't. And I'm getting free of that idea, because in the social media or the marketing world, it's like you have to build your brand and you have to sell. And I got hypnotized by that as well. Living in the car, being practically homeless and broke, and the desperation to earn money and the pressure to stay alive and build a life. And now I feel I'm not really bothered. Less and less by any of that. It seems more like pressure than anything. I feel that I'm only beginning to fall in love with me, whoever or whatever I am. And that's more important to me than anything else or any other experience. But it also, I identified recently, like how much of a rejection it was of who I am, to be needing more followers or needing more money or clients or any of these things. But it was a rejection in a sense of the people who do listen to my videos or podcasts or read my articles. I'd get on big video and I'd say, I don't have any follower. People aren't following me. I'm not popular. Having my little tantrum. But there is people who tune in and listen to these, and I'm grateful that they resonate with you, whatever nonsense I say. Why do I need other people? I don't, is the reality. I don't need the pressure of it. It's like, so at times I put on my stories on Instagram, or sometimes in this, I say, if this resonates with you, please share it, because I feel moved at times that if people are looking for something deeper than a lot of the shit that's out there, this may be of use to them, or this perspective or the way I work. But yeah, I'm just getting freer of that, and I feel that peace or freedom means, let's see who I am. Maybe I'll end up sweeping the roads or working at McDonald's in a few weeks. But if I'm at peace, I don't care. I don't need to work with people. I don't need to be on Instagram. I don't need to be these things. So I'll leave it at that. But it's just a freeing stage of Wu Wei, a Zen school of letting go, of getting out of the way and allowing my life to unfold. Who am I? Where is my life going? Rather than, I want to be this person and my life's going to look like that. It doesn't work for me. Generates stress. And the clients and people who come to me, it seems to generate stress too. So we're on a path that we already are someone. There already is a being in here that is far greater and expansive and joyful and free than the idea of who I think I am, or the idea of who I want to be. Thanks for listening to me. 1 year in Acapulco, still going strong. And you can buy me a coffee if you want on my birthday. There's a link below. And not my birthday, but, and yeah, if it resonates, send it to someone, or I don't know. See what happens, Join us in Sunday Zoom. Just come and join us. It's brilliant. Talk to you. Be well. Bye.